Ladies and gentlemen, how you all doing? This is Conor,
And I'm Ringru. Hello, hello, hello.
and we promised you more HerrRobert's Super League, and we have delivered today on the luscious, hedgerow-held, fielded, well, battlefield. You really got away from me. Of Omaha, we have ourselves a next gruesome twosome facing off. Rang, who do we have?
Well, on the left-hand side in blue, we have a bumblebeepotato as the Large Armor Division. And on the right-hand side, we have DuroSVK as third Fallschirmjaeger.
So, I think already one thing I can probably say without too much shame is this probably would be the only time you can use a Crusader AA tank in your starting lineup and have it be worthwhile.
Yes, I mean, you got the Fallschirmjaegers to blow up with those Crusader AA, and also any airplanes that do come out. So it's a lovely double-piece unit. The only thing it has to worry about the Crusader AA piece is potential Fiats, or the Panzer L6s, but no Panzer L6s, DuroSVK, also the AT guns, but it's the obvious.
There's a lot of pop guns there too, anyway.
Well, and then also Panzer Shreks and Panzer Faust, but it's actually probably quite a lot out the Crusader AA have to be worried about ground drays, but he can, if he gets first shot, he's got 220 mils, he's not messing around. He's going akimbo.
But look at the line of sight though too. Even a lot of those hedgerows, you still have a couple hundred meters of range.
Yeah. Yeah.
Which means you're outside of the Panzer Shrek range, which means you're outside of most, well, really anything that's going to terrify you.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, I was going to have a very pithy of a mark to come after that, but I cannot think of it at all. But the soft skin, yeah, Crusaders are perfect for that.
Mm-hmm.
Outside of that, nothing really too surprising, I would say, overall. I think the overload is quite apparent.
Yeah.
The guards are going hardcore on that northern side. And in the southern town, of course, Germans are going to give that up and seize their own town. I always kind of felt like Omaha was a little bit Western favored here.
I mean, yeah, a little bit because you got the town. That's a pretty good town to hold. I would say it's a little bit Western favored.
And the arterials coming on in too. The arterials definitely favor. I would argue the Western side. Yes, it seems a little bit out of the way from the north, but you have easier reinforcement points behind on the front lines, and frankly, I think you have better contact towards high value portions of the battlefield.
Yeah, I definitely agree in that. At the same time, for East, you do have like a nice middle town that can take up the whole bloody map at a pretty decent position, but not as, I don't know, usually, the big fights happen along the flank per se. But yeah, we just got DuroSVK. He's got a lot of Fallschirmjaegers. Surprise, surprise. And he's just deploying them all over the bloody place.
I am surprised by how passive his deployment is.
Yeah, same. Yeah, Bumblebee not going too crazy either. I mean, he's just gonna slowly start moving through up north with his little armored column, you could say, with some motorized rifles. It's gonna be a very good map for third Fallschirmjaeger, because you've got lots of lovely places to use those Pupchins and Panzer Shreks, and the Fallschirmjägers are gonna be absolutely deadly in these tree-lined engagements, especially just against guard armored infantry.
Well, it is also worth noting the Crusader AA tank has already had tracks and wheels destroyed, so as great as it was to have that mobile fire kind of support, my guess is he's going to go down pretty quickly. Oh wait, this Humber's moving on in. He's a very, very plucky little fellow. Panzer Shrek, it's up. It's shot. It's good. And now there's Stuart here too.
Yourself
and your engine stall. This could be absolutely... Oh my god.
Whoa! Look at that go. That was... Damn, that pretty much shut down the entire Guard Armored push. Guard Armored doesn't really have anything to cover their infantry, and so the Fallschirmjägers can easily mop up anything else. So that was some quite big losses in a short amount of time.
Well, there's another Crusader tank coming on in, and yep, Duro's going to be ruling by Fiat. There comes that L6.
Oh, there we go. Mamma mia, Papa Pia is a great Italian tankeria. That's pretty bad.
That's okay. You're matching up to my thing from before. We're all set. Down to the south, there's a little desultory fighting down south, but I think both players know there's no reason for me to try to engage over, 600 meters of open ground.
Yeah.
Crusaders down too.
Units. Oh damn!
What killed the Crusader? It wasn't the Shrek. Probably the L41.
It was, yeah, the 41 just had a barely line of sight on it.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Absolutely dirty line of sight.
But to a certain extent, that's what we should expect from DuroSVK.
Exactly.
This guy's on point.
Mm-hmm.
Cromwell being brought to the north. I'm sorry, please, go ahead.
No, this is a very good map for these, like, small pack guns, because they got nice fire rate. You can, stick them in good areas, and even in close range, they're really deadly. And they got the veterancy as well.
Well, it's finally one of those times where having a small armor penetration value doesn't matter, because like you said, you are in so close.
Yeah, exactly. That's what makes these so nice on this map. And this map is perfect engagement distance for Fallschirmjaeger. As I find Fallschirmjaeger, the division, they really like engagements where you shoot from 100 to 500 meters.
Well, for obvious reasons, though, too. I mean, you have the Lichte MG34.
Yep, you got the Fallschirmjaegers, just destroy infantry, and just as long as you're not under 100 meters, you got Pupchins, you got Panzerschrecks, you got small AT guns, you got your autocannons, and the Panzer 06s. They're really good in that close, not too close, medium engagement distances, and this map is pretty much all about that. They're Guard armored. If they can, get enough armor, I mean, you can pretty much solve all problems with a judicious amount of Shermans thrown into it, and you can do that with Guard armored, so we'll see how it goes.
That first L6 is an absolute nightmare. Fired 4 rounds off, killed a half track. I mean, good God.
Yeah. That Italian autocannon is not to be trifled with.
Cromwell's starting to be engaged right now by this Gerlich, and I would not be too comfortable if I was that Cromwell.
Nope, but he's going to get the shot off, and kaboom.
Yes, he does. Now, I'm wondering, can you get that Shrek? Will the Shrek get in range? If he goes around that backwards L that we've got going on there, that would be perfect.
Yeah, it would just be enough range to Shrek the Cromwell. You do have infantry being brought in, so maybe he'll spot him first. It is pretty tight. Yeah, I do like this Fallschirmjaeger in the southern side of that northern area. That's a really good position to get into. A little bit far supply line rise. I mean, how the road works is a bit wonky, but a good position to have nonetheless.
Well, and one half track goes down already, so I think he was still able to offload his infantry, wasn't he? Oh no, and they're going to move in on the L6 with Piats, and he very wisely decides to back away ever so slightly.
Yeah, I think the motorized rifle is going to get a Piat shot off at least. And he shouldn't miss at that range, like that's...
He shouldn't,
but I don't want to hold my breath. I'm also not very good at holding my breath.
Yeah, I was never pretty good at swimming underwater. I kept trying to breathe. Mommy, I have gills! No, I don't. It's up, though. Crew knocked out, so he got a crew knocked out with a Cromwell, but he dies in his moment of glory. And down to the south, but, wow, the Germans have completely pushed through. They've broken.
Oh. I think off-map helped, yeah.
Oh, there's an off-map, isn't there? Wow, I didn't see that.
Yeah, it's a lot off-map. So, off-map down, Fallschirmjaeger's cleaned things up, and... I mean, he got that town pretty easily, it seems, and... As we all know, this southern town, once you hold it, easy peasy. Especially for 3rd Fallschirmjaeger. Just put some guys in the actual town area, some Panzerschrecks along the edges, kaboom, you're good.
Exactly.
The enemy, not so much.
Yeah, but I figure that's probably pretty rare that you really care what the enemy wants to do.
Exactly. Yeah, up north it's not looking good for Fallschirmjaeger, as Bumblebee is pushing through, and once he gets past this, like, hedgerowy middle area, it's much more open, and that is,
it's exactly why you're seeing
his armor.
Anti-tank guns being rushed in, though, too.
Yeah, but that's a lot of AT guns. There's both Gerlichs.
I think they're both Gerlich. Yeah. Oh no, 2 stars. Wait a second. No, they're not.
I think they both might be Gerlichs.
I think one's a Pack 38.
You can't get Pack.
Oh yeah, you're right. Yeah. Don't they get 1 Pack 40?
I think that's onto a B phase.
Okay, I think okay. Oh, that Scharfschützen over here as well to kind of keep the infantry back. That's a decent call. That's not perfect, but it's decent. Weapons jammed already. Okay, so the second Crusader comes on in. Weapons jammed and killed. Wow, that was fast. These anti-tank guns have been brilliant, though. I mean, they've been spottedly brilliant.
Yep. I mean, they're gonna get killed, but he pretty much paid himself off, I believe, in killing the... Yeah, Crusader A is...
That's way more than
points.
enough. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, he's so point efficient in that regard. And the sniper, sniping people, he's pretty good at sniping people. Surprise, surprise. I really miss how, like, before they patched it out, the German sniper just used an anti-tank rifle instead of like a Gewehr 43 with a scope.
Oh, it wasn't unheard of to use anti-tank weapons as
I know.
anti-personnel. I mean, geez. Then, wait, aren't there some boys AT rifles over on the Allied side, I want to say?
No, their own vehicles, but they're not like snipers, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Interestingly enough, by the way, 210 does rotate completely from the south to the north. I think this is also a really good call, too. Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to get that necessary, I think, distance that he wants to drop artillery on that, forward area.
Yeah, he can only hit the Humber. He can only really hit the Humber from, yeah.
Oh, he's going to try desperately to get something on there. Maybe get some distance shooting.
Yeah. But this is really good for Bumblebee. Oh, damn, if that Cromwell goes down, his northern assault really fumbles, but... Oof,
no, he's not going to go down. He's going to get machine gunned. Yep, there
and kaboom.
But he was getting enough time for the Fallschirmjägers to get on in, so maybe they can get a Shrek or two off.
Nope.
I don't know.
No, are they close enough to the half track? No, they're actually running right
50 miles, 50 meters away. And another AT gonna be brought on in. Good lord. Oh, but the L6, okay, the L6 is gonna be helpful though.
Yeah. The off-map coming in might be enough to kill the Humber. Which would be, decent-ish, but that Cromwell, yeah, is still the main threat for DuroSVK.
Yeah,
that's a lot of, like, Pack 41s. He must have run out of Pack 41s by now.
I think he's got his last couple ones moving on in. So here's one being popped on out, another one's right there too. And the first one is just barely out of range. In fact, he's getting engaged right now by the infantry Cromwell, and that, if he goes down before even getting a shot off, that would just be heartbreaking.
Yeah. Based on a really good position that Bumblebee has up north.
Wow.
Damn. Kaboom. Once you get, we got off map a little bit closer this time. Once, Duro brings in some more motorized rifles, maybe like another tank or two, you're right now trying to pop his boats in the, like, northern, like,
north central?
Yeah, north central. But the Fallschirmjägers aren't going to enjoy being shot at by all these machine guns on bulletproof vehicles. Because Fallschirmjägers don't like being shot at from bulletproof vehicles.
Yeah, they're kind of strange like that.
Yeah, they are kind of strange like that.
I do wonder if we can get away with a couple of, like, short infantry rushes to get in there, try to get something off onto that Stewart.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, he might be able to.
Oh,
he's considering it. I can see it practically in my mind's eye. Northern artillery strike takes out the Humber and blows apart the infantry.
Damn.
Yet now we have a half track and a retreating Cromwell.
Now the Cromwell, yeah, they're both going to be able to get out of there alive, but it has to give Duro enough time to get to the next tree line, which would be the perfect defensive position.
And as much as you want to go and say that this bulge is being popped, it's still holding up for an awful long time. It has been 55-45. I'm surprised, actually, that there has been as much forward movement for the Fallschirmjägers as there have been.
Yeah, I think, down south, though, he is losing the town, as, well, mortars doing quite a good amount of work. Fallschirmjägers are being forced to retreat, so that's going to definitely give Bumblebee some breathing room down south. And oh look, Fallschirmjägers knock out Stuart in the middle, or one of the Stuarts.
There we go. And another Shrek's going to be coming on out in a second from number... Okay, that's a half-track kill. So we have the other Fallschirmjäger has one Shrek left, and I think he's got the name. He's got that Stuart's got his name on it, man.
Yeah. Oh god, the Stuart's getting in really close. But the motorized rifle's getting in closer. Oh.
Oh, hand-to-hand combat. Internal fragments. Man. Hero Fallschirmjägers.
Yeah.
There is an off-map coming on in, though, from the guard side, and yeah, this will be perfectly placed on top of that infantry. Looks like the infantry might be able to get forward enough. We'll see.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, it's going pretty good for Bumblebee now. He's starting to regain some momentum after losing quite a bit of ground in A phase. And it really comes down to, can he get the Guard Armored tanky Death Blob? Yeah, he has lost quite a few tanks already. I mean, lost that one Stuart and the second Stuart is being forced to fall back and get completely resupplied.
We're having a small L6 rush to the north. And against that infantry, that'll do rather well, I would think. Cromwell continues to be an issue, though, I would say.
Yeah, but with the L6 and just get close enough to the Cromwell, and none of his infantry have PH.
Yes.
So, I mean, he probably doesn't know yet, because he's probably guessing as... I mean, you want to assume it as PH, if you don't know. But, if he was to rush through, that Cromwell would be pretty buggered.
One thing I do know for sure is that, we do see a half-track taking some internal fragments on the south. There's just so many crits in this particular match.
Mm-hmm.
But we do see from the south, there is a Stroke down there, so even if he's lost the town, I don't think he's going to lose the war here.
No. And the Sug's gonna be enough to knock out that Humber, most likely.
I would hope so.
Yep.
Be dreadfully underpowered if it didn't.
It'd be pretty sad at that range not to be able to kill it. And not kill it he shall. Or shall not.
Mm-hmm.
Depends on how you look at it.
Well, you're talking about glass half full or glass half empty?
There's just a glass, that's all I know.
Depends what the glass has in it.
Is it opaque? Is it transparent?
True. Many, many questions must be asked of this glass.
Yeah.
We are going to see a Sherman being brought on in, and that's going to be a bit harder for the Germans to deal with.
Yeah. Even that OP Sherman is still pretty nasty.
Yeah.
Machine guns.
Yeah, and that's one thing we always kind of touch on occasionally.
Yeah.
But those Trip MGs are absolutely devastating.
Mm-hmm. Like, we've seen them a few times with the French armored, making pretty good use of a Sherman OPs. Especially against third Fallschirmjaeger, where it's mainly just soft targets. More on off, and the off-map artillery is more unuseful. The fire support Cromwell, yo, not having time for his life.
Bailed out.
Yes, he's getting a pizza delivery. Right
yes.
to his doorstep.
Are you sure it's pizza delivery? So his tank looks more like Swiss cheese right now.
You could put so many pasta through those hose.
Yeah, that's true.
So much. I just really want pasta at the moment, to be frank.
Well, nice to meet you, Frank. In the meantime, Gerlich is going to be able to engage this Sherman 5 from close range. Driver wounded. This could be strange to see. This is like a hellscape up here. There's machine gun flying everywhere. Crew's knocked out. Driver's wounded.
I'm just seeing tracers.
Yeah, it's a madhouse.
I'm just seeing tracers.
And you know what's coming in?
What?
B1. As it should. As it should.
Really get the kill? Bounce, bounce, bounce.
Oh my god. Dude, we are in the club here. Yeah.
It's all the bounces off the Sherman. It's like a bloody bouquet.
Well, you know the thing about this...
Track, yo.
He's not going to get there in time. Are you kidding? There's a half track right there for
He's
one.
He's going to kill the Cromwell at least.
That's one finally. So there we go. So the L6s have, wasted 150 rounds on that.
Mm-hmm.
But shockingly enough, we still have DuroSVK in control of what needs to be held in control of.
Yep. He's just barely got the territory, and he has the point advantage, so he's still doing pretty good. And Guard Armored hasn't managed to get a death ball yet. Bumblebee is starting to invest in more Sherman, or another Sherman down south. And up north for Duro, it's not looking that good. They only got the 2 L6s and that 1 Fallschirmjaeger. Oh, also another L6s, that's U3.
No, you were right. 2 L6s.
Two L6s now. I'm eventually right.
The Germans might win this one, but they're still going to lose the war, don't worry about it.
Yeah. Oh, spoilers alert, jeez.
I don't know, I'm just guessing. I mean, even if the Germans do win this one, they'll still lose it.
Yeah.
Pioneers down to the south trying to hold back this storm. And good God, I didn't even use a 17-pounder there.
Oof, yep, and he's just knocked on the door on the Stug 3, and the Stug 3 is going to be like, nah, we don't No soliciting.
That was just so perfectly put. Just like, nah.
Nah, just no. We have 8 armor. You have 16. You're double the penetration. Just no. And you've
Anything?
got the Sherman down south and all these rifles. Just maybe enough to rupture. It's really
Yeah, it's going
enough
to.
to rupture the southern flank, and it's going to give Bumblebee the very nice +1 point advantage.
Well, and the time it took to look away, the northern side is getting ruptured as well, to use your terminology.
Yeah.
And not even bringing in this anti-tank gun at wickedly close range would be enough to...
Is that another 41?
Yeah, I think so.
How many 40 runs does he have? That's a ridiculous amount of 40 runs. Like, I haven't even seen that many 40 runs. Sorry, I'm just amazed.
That's fine, you can be amazed, I'm surprised too.
I am amazed. It's just... Huh. I mean, you usually at least see, like, some Poochins at least. The Poochins would have been really good up north. Little red rocket Panzer Shrek thing. There's Trini AP, that's all I need to know about.
Oh yeah? Oh yeah, the Kettenwerfer would have been wonderful.
Yeah. Shot down south.
And, oh my gosh, it's blown up.
Is he gonna try and... I mean, he's gonna get... Oh, it might not be.
Nope.
Ah.
Nope, the Luftwaffe-Jäger was like, I'll show you how it's done. You know, you said sod, I didn't know what you're talking about. I just, you don't see those ever.
You don't really see them often, but whenever I see one, it's like, you gotta kill something with the Pia. You just have to.
You're just desperately cheering for him, no matter what?
No matter what. Even if the enemy has run, I'm like, oh, you got a shot, I'm so happy. I mean, I'm not gonna try and get any of my stuff blown up by it, but if it does get blown up by the shot, you know, I'm not gonna... I'll be like, you know, he got me.
You kind of like want to start, you know, cheering for him after the fact. I get that.
Mm-hmm.
And here's where the Fallschirmjaeger start to fall short, and this is in this phase C. As to use your term, the death ball has come.
Yeah, we got all the tanks, and Fallschirmjaeger does not have enough AT on the field. He definitely could have used with... I mean, did he have any Panda Trikes down south?
I think he did early on.
Yeah, early on. He really could have used with more Panda Strikes and Poochins and B1s to not deal with his armor. I mean, he got all those packed 40 runs, but they all just kind of keep dying. I mean, he gets some good kills with them, but they still die, and now the northern side is completely ruptured.
Well, it doesn't help that the southern side, there's a Sherman that's just completely got holy aim. Oh my god, look at this. There is a Fallschirmjaeger squad who's huddling behind that wall. He's taking fire from 3 different, you know, armored vehicles. Oh my jeez.
And Bumblebee managing to take it back. And I'm rather surprised because he was not looking good.
No, the first 4 minutes. First 4 minutes, actually the first 5 minutes, there are 2 German losses and everything else is guards.
Yeah, I mean, the Crusaders, Stuart, Humber, those are pretty big losses to lose right off the bat. And pretty much after you had to pretty even trade till towards... where you got from 11 minutes to 12 minutes, a lot of crap dies. But once you get like towards the end of the match... Well, actually, no. Yeah, once you get towards the end of the match, all the Fallschirmjaeger stuff is just kaput.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Creature's not getting reinforced.
6 Gerlichs were brought to the field today. Well, at least 6 that died.
That's a lot of guys.
Yeah.
I believe you can get 8 max in a deck. No, don't quote me on that. Like, legit, don't quote me on that. But anyway, that's a lot of Gerlichs that we saw.
So, folks, you heard it here first. Rang says that you can get. I'm sorry, I was just quoting you. Don't mind me.
I won't quote you on that, yo. The Fallschirmjaeger did pretty good, Mr.
Yeah.
Damn. He really... Like, those Fallschirmjagers once in position are pretty good, but once you get overrun by armor, they're not so good.
Well, one thing I do have to note that it does seem to be there was like 2 girls for every Cromwell. So... you know what?
The Gallic to Cromwell ratio.
Yeah, exactly. There's a house party, man.
Yeah.
What can I say? Actually, I'm guessing Altman was the one who got that last couple of hero Shreks off.
Yeah.
I don't know. In any case, though, a valiant effort by DuroSVK. Had he been able to hold on to those AT guns, I feel he would have been in such a better position.
Yes, yes. He just fell behind in keeping the Guards armored tanks in check, and you don't want that to happen because Guards armored can just, we just say every time, they just bloody snowball.
Yep.
Absolutely snowball.
Yep, it was very much a Pirates Code game over here for DuroSVK. He fell behind, and thus he was left behind.
Aye, aye.
All right, but that's going to do it with our coverage, I think, for the Super League for right now. I think we've got some more great stuff coming up in the near future. But before I give that away, anything you want to add there, Ray?
Nope, I'm good.
All right, folks, in that case, then, tune back in next week for some more great matches. Until then, I'm Con Ulrich.
I'm Rangru, take it easy.